In the beginning, the earth was a dark, formless void. But then God spoke and said, "Let there be wrestling." And with that, there was Monday. And wrestling happened on Mondays, and God looked upon her works and said, "Holy shit, that's a lot of racism in video packages." On the second day, God got depressed, and lo, did she post about it on the DVD-VR forums. And with that, there was Tuesday. On the third day, God said, "Let there be Wednesday." And lo, did the people reply unto her, "We know what that means."
And welcome back to Wednesday Night Fake Fights, where we talk all things AEW. This week we are still in the midst of the Continental Classic from famous Fishers, Illinois, possibly Fisher singular, someplace I've definitely heard of before this show. As always, it's me, your boy, Jeff the Token Mongoose, and with me is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. It's Ella. Hi, Ella.
It's me, Ella. It is me, the mad scientist of professional wrestling podcasts.
Insert science noises and edit.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, not unless we're in the lab.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually taken the pod people down to the lab since we've gotten to the new studio. Maybe
have like weird, fucked up sci-fi bullshit in our studios. Whatever happened with that big old egg we had floating around?
Oh, from Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I meant for them to come out at the end of the episode like the gobbledygooker. I think that they were hibernating though, because like
that beloved gimmick.
Okay. Well, 1 second. Let me see. And just give a little knock here. Yep. Okay. It's starting to crack. Okay. So y'all kind of might know about the fact that I like to clone old wrestling figures and trans their gender. It's a hobby. My first experiment, though, was
stay busy.
Yeah, right. My first experiment, a lot of people don't know this. They already know my first experiment, but they don't know it's my first experiment. I took a lovely possum in a wizard hat and sat it down in front of Daily Motion and just started feeding them the 90s wrestling. And a lot of people are familiar, that's our hamster. But, it became the Ultimate Hamster. There were steroids involved. We all loved Ultimate Hamster back in the Monday night show. So when we moved, I never grabbed them. I forgot. So I went back over just to see how things were going over there, see if the heat had died down, see if I left anything. And they were still watching the Daily Motion feed, now with an NWO shirt. So
truly are a mad scientist.
Look, I do what I can, but you kind of have to let these things go. So needless to say,
this
they were
is also
very
how
tired.
like 28 days later started.
That's kind of how that started. Yeah. But I think they're waking up now. And it is the Ultimate.
From out of the orange nacho cheese ooze.
Yeah,
the hamster does rise. Spilling Slim Jims all around them.
I didn't put any of those things in the egg. What?
Creator, why have you? What year is it?
Unfortunately, we are having to leave the 90s. We're leaving the 90s behind, Hampter, and we had. Yes, we're bringing you forward in time, and we have showed you the modern grabs.
No.
It is AEW time. Yes, Hampter, we love you.
Welcome.
Yeah, no. This is 20 years outside your comfort zone.
It's 25.
Oh God.
26.
Now I'm gonna warn you. There's a lot less racism
Yo, you Mongo Loki just straight up dropped a slur last episode because you said dared to wrestle Japanese female wrestlers, and they were in the gorilla position. Like, to Mike Tenay, I was like,
oh God.
So when
now all the slurs happen backstage.
So when you turned it on and I didn't see any of that, I was confused.
I don't know. There's a lot
they
less
keep that in the
video
group chats now.
Yeah, that's for the group chats only.
Okay.
But yes, welcome Hampter to Wednesday night fake fights, and welcome.
Thank you for filling in. Come and enjoy.
Yeah, thank you for filling in.
I am pleased and I'm happy to be here. I hope to contain my 90s and the stink that it brings. So
they've managed to mostly beat
it
it
helps.
Out
like
of me,
most of the pop culture references we make on this show are from like the 90s.
Good.
No, we're all still old, so like there's still 90s there.
This is very millennial. Like Piper is the youngest, right?
Yes.
Let's just say 29 or something like that.
Piper's like a baby. Yeah. Piper's a baby.
I know,
don't be lying to me.
Like, oh, you know them too.
The very first thing I saw on TV was Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, well, there's the blood of like old wrestling in this. I mean,
you're watching it on it's a Turner broadcast. It's a Turner Broadcasting Network. So like it's still
they were just at the Greensboro Coliseum in North Carolina. Like, it's very inundated with that stuff. Tony Khan, the guy who runs it, he's a fucking wrestling nerd from as long back as possible.
You can watch ECW, like episodes of ECW where you see the owner of AEW in the crowd.
Yeah, he's just chilling out in the front row. Got that billionaire money, gotta go see Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, right next to his billionaire father at ECW Arena.
It is like,
honestly, if you have money.
Yeah, if I was a billionaire, this is exactly what I would be doing. Like I would be. This would be the exact company I would make. Probably with like the exact people I would make. Largely with the same booking shit I would make.
Yeah, I imagine the only thing I'd do differently is insist that they unionize. I'd be like, y'all can't work here unless you're union. You're going to have good health care.
You also probably then wouldn't be a billionaire. I'm just saying.
Yeah, true. And so you're going to have health care whether you fucking like it or not.
The cons they're not just like a $1 or $2 billion billionaires. There
are
like
many
hundreds of billions of dollars.
They have more money than they could ever spend.
Yeah, the Tennessee Titans. His dad owns the fucking what is it, Manchester United?
Not the Tennessee Titans. They owns the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's it. Yeah, and I want to say Man U or one of the big soccer teams.
I don't think it's Man U, but yeah, they do.
Yeah, I don't know real sports. I don't know things that aren't predetermined.
Just sports entertainment.
Yeah. But either way, that one is not running dry anytime soon. And
no.
We're very thankful for it.
Sports
entertainment besides WWE.
Yeah, we got the Continental Classic, baby. Hampton's first round robin.
We have a show with Samoa Joe as the televised fucking world champion.
This is wild to me.
I don't think WCW ever did a fucking round robin tournament. They might have.
No. This is like the first American. I'm pretty sure like the C2 is the first one of these in America.
Yeah. Well, like televised one, I'm sure.
Televised at least, yeah. I'm sure Indies probably.
I know Chikara did it.
But you know what Vince says. If it didn't happen on TV, it didn't happen.
And it's like, I love tournaments. I think they are such like good grounds for storytelling. They let you build these like and it's just you're guaranteed like a couple kick-ass matches a show.
Speaking of, we should probably get into the show proper because there was so many kick-ass fucking matches tonight.
Yep. Well, speaking of slurs, and as after Tony Schiavone is in the ring to start it off. I don't know. I assume he's racist. He's probably not. I think it's just because he's.
I don't think he's racist. I think he's old.
Yeah, exactly. I think Jim Ross is probably racist, but I don't think Tony Schiavone is.
Joe.
All right, this is as hot it takes as we're gonna start off with. So yeah, Tony's in the ring. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a championship face-off. AEW Men's World Heavyweight Title holder Samoa Joe and his champion for next week at Winter's Coming, Eddie Kingston. Tony starts off saying that everybody's barred from ringside for this face-to-face because these two men are so volatile. So you haven't probably ever seen any of these people, have you, After?
I have not.
All right, this is all like going in fresh.
This was I really I knew going in that this was gonna kind of be different for me.
Foreign,
I love I love the fact that speaking and on camera, like back and forth, has improved. Like these guys were great. Like I immediately got into the beef. I immediately felt I felt burns from both sides. I was just like, okay, I am engaged and intrigued by this rivalry. And I was like, damn, I want to see it.
Yeah, and they have like good dynamics that are obvious of who they are. Like Joe is very much that powerhouse heel world champion. Eddie Kingston is that man of the people type face. Like, he comes out. He's wearing the Trash Pandas jersey, which is apparently a minor league baseball team, which I was not familiar with. It looked very cool though.
I thought he just loved raccoons like I do.
I immediately liked Eddie because he used the term like old guys, old guard as a slur.
Yeah.
And I was
he really went after him.
Yeah.
I was thinking Eddie Kingston was looking pretty fit too. He was looking trimmer like that. He can be when he's eating his Five Guys and his ice creams and stuff like that.
He can be a big boy.
Yeah, but he was looking good in that jersey.
When he first got back from the injury, not even that long ago, he still looked pretty big. I felt I feel like he's put in a lot of work just in the last couple weeks. Like, but also like, yeah, he used to be bigger. That's one of the reasons I love Eddie is he looks closer to the 70s, 80s style wrestler where like he just looks like a dude.
I would say like in real life, the guys I've known who are actually tough, like the ones that really will like fuck somebody up in an actual...
Look like Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, they look more like Eddie Kingston than they do like Hulk Hogan. Like
all the guys I know looked like Hulk Hogan or douchebags who don't want to get in a fight because like all of their muscles are for show.
Yeah,
I mean that is
that's hard much so. Yeah,
experience.
You breathe in their direction the right way and they tear a quad because they're on so much fucking juice. Their muscles aren't supposed to get that big.
Guys like Eddie, they're all relaxed from chicken and beer. They can fucking throw fists like nothing.
Do we have a personal dog in this fight?
Hey, honest, I would like to see a huge surprise where Eddie Kingston does win the belt on TV next week. It's one thing he's never won, and that's what they talk about in the promo. Eddie's never won the big one. He's always kind of that perennial second man, very beloved, but he kind of like can't cross that finish line.
Everyone loves him, but he doesn't look like the kind of guy you would make a champion. You know, like he's not.
Yeah. But people get behind him because of that, and like I think it could be a huge. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Joe's going to beat him. I think Joe's going to retain until Swerve or another one of the big faces take it off him in a couple months. It would be a very fun, like surprise moment that would super pop people.
Yeah, it would be a huge, but it would be an amazing pop. It'd be a great moment, and then a bunch of people would complain because Joe had a short run.
People complain no matter what, though.
That's what I'm learning is like even people that like I otherwise generally agree with their graps.
Don't book for people on the internet. Book specifically for me because I have.
How long has Joe had the title?
Not long.
A couple weeks.
Like, okay.
He had a good long run last year.
Yeah,
and he got back to Hangman Page, who you see later, who was kind of he's almost the ace of the company, and he had a surprisingly short reign that he just lost it to Joe at the last big paper.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
And people complained because it was a short reign. I get it, but also like I'm of the we didn't get there on our Monday night journey before things got shuttered.
Yeah, back in the day, title reigns were like fucking 20 days. They were like,
but yeah, when you get to like the late, once you get past the screw job,
Yeah.
in '97. Like once you get to like the late '90s, the
He
belt
toss that
was
shit around
changing
like
hands
fucking
every couple weeks. Like sometimes
every
it would
other
be
Raw.
like
There would be a new. Just throw it on Mick Foley for the fuck of it.
it's
Just
fucking
he look funny holding
yeah.
it. He's the champion now.
Sure,
But
why not?
They would
Good.
they would play popcorn
He's
with the
fat.
belt. Yeah, and like they'll never get that, because I don't think he's cool.
Put it back on Dwayne next week.
Yeah, exactly. I'll show him. It's good shit. I'm losing my Vince because we haven't been playing in that space
I know, that
forever,
actually-
and
yeah.
that's actually good. That's a good thing. I don't want to do a good Vince McMahon impression.
Don't put that poison in your body.
I do find Vince easier to do than Jimmy Hart. It's
Yeah.
easier to go low and gravelly than
Yeah, turn
doing
yourself
that
into Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
Yeah, Southern Mickey Mouse.
Oh God, that's terrifying.
Let me cook you, Kevin.
We had Joe telling Tony Schiavone to get out of the ring before he snatches his ugly wig off his head, which I don't think Tony
Wow.
Schiavone has a wig. I think he just
No,
has a
Tony
wig.
Schiavone does not wear a toupee.
No.
How dare? It would be cool.
And the
if he
funny thing
did.
is, Eddie's in the ring, and Eddie doesn't stand up for him. He just kind of waves Tony away, like, "Yeah, you should probably get out of here before he snatches the fucking wig off your head."
Yeah, but he like, no, this is Samoa Joe. He'll kill you.
Yeah, you should probably leave.
Joe's gonna kill you, and he will.
Yeah, like we were saying, this kind of the whole promo theme is just kind of that. It's I love Eddie, but it's kind of the same thing they've done with Eddie a lot, where it's like this story of you just can't get there, you're a bum and all that, and Eddie having the heart and fighting through and everything. I'm excited for it. It was a fun promo back and forth.
And I guarantee it's gonna be a great match because they're both fucking awesome. Like they're gonna have a good time. But I don't think he wins it. I don't think we get.
No. I also liked Eddie saying he wanted to cut the section short so he could go back to his hotel room and go to sleep.
Real.
Yeah,
So real.
right?
People's
He was also
champion.
like, I know y'all want to watch wrestling. And I was
Yeah,
just like, I
that too.
appreciate you, Eddie. I appreciate you.
He is a man who loves pro wrestling.
Yeah, it's still real to him, damn it. And like that so he's like, yeah, no, fuck this. Next week I'm gonna kill you. Until then, I'm gonna go to bed. But next week I kill you. I hurt you real bad.
It rounds out well too with Eddie talking about how he wants to see the old Joe from Ring of Honor, the Killer Joe, and that if Joe doesn't bring it on the 10th, then he will eat him alive. Which was a good little line to end it on, I thought.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want him to win it because like I want more heat.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I want a good storyline for Eddie when he gets the belt.
Indeed.
Yeah, I don't want it to just be like, we're gonna give it to Eddie because everyone was mad at us for putting on Joe, so love us. Like that's the kind of like booking for the people online that I do not like at all.
Feels cheap.
Feels cheap.
Yeah.
It feels like you're that feels like pandering. I want Eddie to have the belt. I want it to be emotionally earned.
I want it to be special. It's gotta be like a prom night.
Well, yeah, I want to be I want to be like a big
just right.
Just right. It's gotta be prom night. He's got to do it
Get
with
a hotel room.
It's got to be the perfect partner. He can't fight just anyone.
Hart will go on playing.
Yeah, Hart will go on playing a little bit of reverse cowgirl, and it's gonna be great. Wait,
all right, I'm gonna start crying here.
Yeah, I know. It's so emotional.
We jump to
wait, are we talking about Eddie getting the belt or doing sex with Samoa Joe?
Wait,
I don't think there's that much of a difference.
Yeah.
Either way, it's gonna be beautiful. Yeah, we got Excalibur running down the card. We got a bunch of Continental Classic matches. We've got the tag title finals and the Holiday Deathmatch. And we jump
Dark Order too.
Yeah. We jump backstage. We got Hobbs, Hook, and Shibata. Hobbs has some business to take care of. Says everyone wants to be the Trios Championships. Says that Dark Order, who we haven't seen on AEW TV for a while, was showing out in Ring of Honor. And that if they can get past Hobbs, Shibata, and Hook tonight, they will get a Trios title shot against Hobbs, Shibata, and Joe, with Joe will be double champion. And I still don't care about Hook. I don't give a fuck about this kid.
Is this NWO?
There's like 3 NWOs going right now.
There's like 3 NWOs going on in this company
Good,
right
so
now.
I can use that.
This is NW Joe.
Yes, this is NW Joe. Yeah, they have a dojo, a Samoa dojo.
NW Samoa Joe. Okay, that's getting hard.
Oh yeah, no, it's a tongue twister. I like it.
Yeah, there's Samoa Joe's, backing crew. There is there's people behind him. He's the trios champion with them and all that too. And they're pretty. It's been a fun faction, but they are trying to use it to elevate Hook, who is not clicking it at all. We'll get into him more later. We got our first match, which is Kazuchika Okada versus the Bastard Pac in a Gold League match. Which, yeah, it's some good people. This is a stacked tournament.
It's a stacked tournament. It's a stacked card for the night, even. And this first match was.
Pack is absolutely stacked in the back.
Yeah, I was about to say in a stacked pack, honestly. It's just like, damn.
Yeah, bounce a quarter off that thing.
It's a night of short kings, and we are starting it with the shortest, densest guy on the roster. Well, not the shortest guy on the roster, but the densest guy on the roster.
No, he's like dense, I think is the fair way to put it. He is his physique is absurd. Like, no person should look like that.
It's what the fuck? Like, where do you shove all of it? Like, yeah, and he's just kind of always looked like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, that clearly.
Like, that's people talk about. I genuinely don't think he's on steroids. I think he is just like some kind of mythical British creature that rose out of a swamp at some point. Like that since he was fully formed. Like, I can't imagine him as a child. I don't think he was ever a boy.
He came out. His mother gave birth to him through squats. He rose past a squat.
Dropped the little bastard on the floor.
In which he immediately started squatting.
Yeah, you don't.
He drops out another smaller pack, and it just keeps going to infinity.
The Russian doll of bastards, yeah.
Truly. He did his, and like, he uses his denseness to his advantage. When he bounces back and forth between the ropes.
That run into that layer is just nuts.
Yeah.
It makes me giggle though that the way he sets it up, because he's just in my head, because he's so tiny. He starts doing it, and my brain goes, "Want to go fast? Want to go fast? Want to go fast?" Because he's going go fast, I hate you.
It's a very small person. I feel like I instinctively understand how he fights, because I'm just like, you need to use your tiny body to your advantage. You need to get as much energy and force behind yourself.
So you understand,
Yeah,
it's a very good clash of stuff. Okada's a very like rangy guy too. He's very lanky and like tall and stuff like that. And it's an interesting because they're both fighting on the heel side right now. They're both part of heel factions, and we get that later in the show too. But like, you can tell the crowd kind of picks Okada as the favorite throughout. Like, they start really getting behind him. He gets a lot of more like, anytime he hits that drop kick, it boggles my mind. That dude can like nail it with such precision out of anywhere, and it just looks amazing every time.
It's terrifying, truly.
Okada was also on my short list of things I know about modern wrestling, because I remember his face, his whole affect. Yeah, he is quite handsome. And you compared him. Is this your Ric Flair? Yeah. Especially with the sparkly robe.
Yeah, the sparkly robe.
And also hair. In terms of like size, like in Japan, Okada was like one of the biggest fucking, not just wrestling champ, but like a star in a lot of.
He was a big deal.
Yeah.
There's a commercial with him and Mila Jovovich for a fucking card game. That's like one of the funniest things I've ever seen. They're like on a rooftop, and they're like all dressed in black and stuff, and it like cuts back and forth between them in Japanese and shit. And Mila Jovovich pulls out these playing cards, and they like go against each other.
Incredible.
Japanese commercials are fucking wild.
It's like, no, that's Okada. That's a wrestler. Don't take him seriously. That's a carny. Don't like, what are you doing here?
I mean, in all fairness, she's the Resident Evil lady. It's not
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
Meryl Streep out there. Like, it's a pretty fair mashup.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
they
that
do
would
hit
be
a couple of good
brain-breaking,
ones too. Right. Yeah. No, where Pac is doing those like run-ups, like they do that a couple times where Okada cuts it off really well.
Yeah, they did that a lot in this match. There was a lot of people starting their sequence and getting cut off.
Yeah.
It would have driven Bret Hart insane. To play it back to the Monday night show. Happened to him a lot. I've started my sequence. If you interrupt it, then I have to start the whole thing over again. That happened a couple times. Yeah, that happened
5 moves of doom
times in this match.
That was it's like backbreaker, the fucking second rope elbow, like shoulder block, maybe.
Oh, atomic drop.
Atomic drop, yeah. I mix it up with Cena's 5 moves of doom.
Yep. Shoulder block is a Cena 5 move of doom.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their sequence. Especially if you're in the Fed.
Yeah, we get to the end of it. Pac gets a really good like top rope brainbuster on Okada. And Pac finally gets it built up, and he hits that build-up lariat on Okada and fucking takes his head off with it. Immediately transitions into the brutalizer. Okada rolls it over into a pin for a 3 count and his first win of the turn.
God, what a finish!
Yeah, it was a very cool match.
Yeah.
I really thought that he was going to beat Okada.
Yeah, same. I was shocked.
They made it believable.
Yeah. They made it very believable, and it's I'm good. You got the win. By the way, for a second there, I was like, man, if they beat him, like, what if they start Okada on a losing streak? That would be wild. Like, fuck it, let's get real weird.
Everybody's predicting it to be Okada and Takeshita in the final, but it would be fun if they swerved it and made it an actual like Death Riders final, or it ends up being audio for leadership of the Death Riders, basically.
I'm sitting here because I'm sitting there as the match is going on, and it kept looking like Pac might win. I was like, what if Tony Khan has become addicted to the swerve after this Joe win?
He's got that big Russo juice in him.
Yeah, he's got that Russo juice in him. Y'all got any more of those swerves back there? Yeah.
I can find it again. I can get it again. I can get that.
I think we should put more things on poles. I just think it's the way to go.
I need a forklift and Hangman's mom. Yeah, give me Hangman's mom and a forklift.
Is Judy Bagwell still alive? Probably not.
Oh, probably not.
Cooking.
No.
He's cooking.
Yeah. Oh, God. No, Tony, don't. Tony, again, I know you listen. Please don't.
I just isn't. He's enough of a mark. I'm sure he hates fucking Russo. Like, I don't think he'd probably ever say it, but I'm sure he looks probably intuitively counter to whatever he books him. He's probably like, would fucking Vince Russo do that? Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do
it. Do you think he has a like WWV VR bracelet like the WWJD folks? Russo do? And then
what did Vince Russo do? Yeah.
Reverses it immediately, like
swerve the swerve,
where fucking George just does the opposite of his instincts.
Okada had a sick DDT actually, and I love that I see people getting up from DDTs in this.
Yeah, it's not a finishing move anymore.
I'm just like, wow, yeah.
Welcome to 25 years later. You can do them. Like...
You have to watch a full Crazy Young Bucks match where they hit 25 super kicks throughout the course of it. It is like the most transitional move in the world now.
And it's like that was Shawn Michaels' finisher. Back when we were watching.
Okada hits a tombstone in this match, and it's
and
he does too.
He hits the shit out of it. Yeah.
What happened to our business?
I was very shocked when he kicked out at the end.
No, that was nuts. Yeah, no. Oh God, no. Good point too. And I got a really good German in there. Fantastic bridge. Oh yeah, what a match! Fantastic opening match. It's funny that was the opening match because we opened with talky segment.
it's the
'cause
first
like
match.
Yes.
It's like we're like an hour into the show as like the first match.
Yeah, normally AEW is very opposite of like what WWF and stuff. Instead of starting with a town hall or promo or something, it's usually match to kick it off. So this was a little out of the usual for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
We hop
worked for
on
me.
backstage with old Mark Briscoe, the TNT champion.
We conglomerating.
Yeah. Mark Briscoe is a beloved man. He is.
The word of the day is retribution.
Oh, right. Yes. With a great belt. It's like beautiful belt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's his like custom one. That fucking like camo strap on it is really cool.
I didn't even notice it right away.
Yeah, they did a Twitter thing where I think Orange Cassidy presented it to him in like a short video or something like that.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, but one of my favorite things about the TNT belt is that they do the custom straps and they do like the something that relates to the character and stuff with it so much.
They've been on a streak of that lately, and I think they should keep that up. It's
I always love that.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite. The old Intercontinental Championship in WWF, they'd always have people had like different fucking belt colors for it and stuff. It made it feel very personal and unique.
I like the personal belts. I think that's a really cool way of doing it. So no, I'm happy, and it looks really good, and I'm happy anytime Mark Briscoe is on my TV. Yep. More or less. I love my chicken.
Yeah, and he talks about how he faced Daniel Garcia twice last year, once in the Continental Classic and once for Garcia's TNT belt. They both won one, and that he thought Garcia was the real deal back in the day. He says that Mark is now the TNT champ, and he really isn't sure what he thinks about Danny anymore. Talks about Garcia doing Death Rider stuff and doing mind games, and Mark says he doesn't do mind games. So he asked Tony Khan for the match, and that it will happen at Winter is Coming. It's coming, and he's coming, he says.
We are all coming. Everyone is coming. Yes.
It was a fun little promo, though.
I'm certainly excited for the match. I don't know about all that.
I don't. Mark Briscoe has 9 children, so he does plenty of coming as it is. Like,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He would know.
He came 3 times during that promo. We didn't even see it. Yeah.
It's 2 more kids.
Yeah, that's 2 more kids. Yeah.
It is very much like the Simpsons, the fucking Cletus when he comes out. And he's just like got a kid following him out. That's like all I picture every time.
Oh, I love you, Briscoe. Please stop having children. No more.
We've got enough.
Poor wife. Your poor wife. Jesus.
Yeah. Next, we got another backstage promo. We go to Ricochet and the Demand. I guess the Demand includes Ricochet, and the Gates of Agony.
Yes.
Says he has to keep his phone on Do Not Disturb now because of how many people are asking him to come save their companies. Says he is known for doing his charity work. Yeah. He says he's going to do some charity work this Friday when he faces Dalton Castle at Final Battle for the fucking new national title that he just has. Sorry.
Hell yeah. Fuck it. Give it to Dalton Castle. Send Dalton Castle to Japan.
Is this NWO?
I guess actually there are 4 because I wasn't counting the Demand when we said that earlier.
Well, the Demand's just a trios team, I guess.
Yeah, it's not
think of them as
we talked about this before.
faction.
I don't consider a faction has to be 4 or more for me.
Okay.
If it's that's my rule. Otherwise, it's just
Otherwise, it's a trio, especially because there's trios belts. So it's like if you can
even technically the NWO didn't form until there were 4 of them. At first, it was
4 and then like 6. Yeah.
And then 10,000.
Seriously, it's more of like an attitude thing, but like, or just like, I'm here to shake up the establishment.
Once there just started being like different nations, like sub NWO, each country was getting its own NWO.
Yeah, there's Latino World Order, there's Wolfpack.
Oh my god.
There should have been a
franchised their new world order, which I suppose is like the cult thing to do, but like
I will say, when I was in elementary school, Wolfpack NWO was the coolest looking shit in the world.
Oh, God.
The black and red, like regular NWO was cool, but there was something about fucking Sting with red face paint and shit. I was like,
Wolfpack was where it was at. Yeah. Oh, see, no, Hampton's here, and we keep talking about 90s wrestling.
We knew this was an expected side effect of this alchemy.
The egg crackening. Yes.
This is a feature, not a bug.
This is true.
This is true. This is how the 90s I've spread. But I will say this: I will bring it back to the present day where he was a luchador the whole time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They cut to the commentary table, and I'm like,
Hunter didn't know that Excalibur.
Oh yeah, Excalibur. Yeah. He was a wrestler until he fucking fucked his leg up so bad in a match that like it was broken for like 10 years. He just started doing commentary, and I'm
a commentator now.
Yep, and he's always just kept the match. I always thought that was a very fun gimmick. Like that's a cool way to do it. He just stayed Excalibur. He never became like so Brian. Probably he looks like I've seen him without the mask. He looks like a fucking Brian. He looks like he works at Best Buy.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
He's got like short. He's a chubby dude. He's got like short brown hair. He has a little goatee, and like Excalibur looks like he's helping you pick out a laptop. Like, and I say that with the utmost love.
His parentheses complimentary.
Yeah.
Keep the mask on.
Oh, Excalibur. I don't want to know what Excalibur looks like without the mask. That would be weird.
Yeah, I felt kind of like empty after I saw it. It was very much saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. Like, oh, the magic's gone. Like,
yeah, no, keep the mask on. This isn't Best Buy.
Yeah, speaking of mommy kissing Santa Claus. Kyle Fletcher and Kevin Knight.
Was
an incredible fucking match.
What a transition! I
say we did have that one more backstage segment before that.
Oh shit! Sorry.
No, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, normally this is like 3 fucking backstage promos in a row. Normally they like break it up with a match, but
at least they're not video packages. At least
and this is fun. It is Renee Paquette backstage with the Conglomeration.
Conglomerating.
Yeah. Saturday, and you knew Orange Cassidy. That was on your list too.
Yes, that was on my list. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame he wasn't wrestling, but at least he did make an appearance.
Yeah.
This Saturday we have Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong in a Continental Classic match. And Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale are being absolutely adorable. Like they like kind of do a little like scooch up behind Roddy and put their arms on him and shit. I love the Babes of Wrath so much.
I love the Conglomeration so much.
I especially love Roderick not wanting to be in the Conglomeration. He yells about it and says he's gonna beat Orange. And I think it's Iora it's somebody on Blue Sky that I've known from Twitter who said that Roderick is like the dad who let Kyle Fletcher invite his friends over for D&D, but now that he's like, no, you can't come over and show up when Kyle's not here. Like that's not how this works. I tolerated you because of my kid, but now he's fucking gone.
That's exactly it. He's definitely like the cranky dad or like the cranky neighbor, sitcom neighbor who's like there but doesn't want to be. Yeah.
Also is one of the best wrestlers in the fucking world. Like,
true.
He's a very funny, goofy dude, but he kills in the ring.
I love how he tried to say like, what about conglomeration rules? No chops. Yeah. We talked about what about we just be cool. I'm like, fuck you. I'm gonna hurt you.
Roderick calls him an idiot and says he's gonna break his back. And he put Renee and Orange Cassidy, and Orange Cassidy leans to Renee and says, I don't think he saw me. And Renee's like, you were right there.
Yeah, you're right there, dude.
And actually, there is one more segment before we finally get to the match. It's just a real brief one. Darby Allin was not badly hurt. He was legitimately injured last Saturday in his match with Kevin Knight. He was in the hospital. From what I've seen online,
let her feelings be known about that.
I guess he is out of the hospital now. They don't know if he's going to continue with the tournament. It's going to be announced on Saturday what happened. So we'll see where things go there.
Darby Allin as Sting's child is also on my list.
That's
Yes,
very much the best part about him.
Yeah, the only thing about him I could ever manage to make it deal with the bull is that if Darby's there, Sting might be there.
And for
I was at least there might be a Sting.
How good the end of Sting's run was and everything, that's all. I guess there's some shine rubbed off from that.
Yeah, not much.
I know as much as positive as possible.
I hate Darby Allin, but I can't. The stupid camera. I hate Darby Allin, but I have needle print of Darby Allin here.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
Because it's him with Sting, and they have the tag team belts. But I think that's
it does keep fucking up with your green screen in the background thing.
But also,
you're just holding it up. Looks like you're just holding a frame up with Pac's juicy ass in it.
Yeah. Oh shit! Now I want to do it on purpose. But no, maybe that's part of the reason. There we go.
There it is. Yeah.
Frame that ass.
None of you can see this.
None of you can see this, but that's England's ass.
Yeah.
I think that's our reason why I am always vocally hating on Darby Allin is because my love of Sting means that I have to stare at him all the time because I want Sting needlepoint on my desk because that's cool.
It is really cool.
Fucking Darby's there. Fucking Darby, and I got it for free. And it's a commemoration of Sting's last match. I won it in a contest.
I think it's fair. Yeah. Yeah, we do get to move on to what, in my opinion, is the match of the night. This shit.
That's one of the only notes I took. One of the only notes that I took was Knight versus Fletcher, MOTN.
Kevin Knight versus Kyle Fletcher for a Gold League match. And, these guys just kill it. We've talked a lot about how Kevin Knight has really, quickly grown into a star. He's still relatively new in AEW, came over from Japan. Mm-hmm. But, he has shown out to such a degree every single time, and it is just he's gotten over rightfully so from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle Fletcher's having that Mercedes Moné moment for me where I'm just stop being in my match of the year contenders. Just stop it. They can't. It's not fair that all of my match of the years are you involved. That's not fair. Cut it out. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, there was several points during this match where I thought Kevin Knight had it in the bag.
Yeah.
No, without it. Well, and that's he beat Darby, which was very much a surprise win. It just we were talking earlier with Okada and Pac. The nice thing is it's really up in the air who's going to win these matches. Very little of it feels okay, it's going to go this way. There's no Jay Lethal in this tournament where it's that's the pin eater as much. You really feel anybody could win anything.
Both of these contestants really shown. Fletcher was brought great energy. Love his heel gimmick. Love his taunts. Kevin, his armbar from the apron was just fucking sick. The air he got. I loved both of them. I was just shocked how much.
Kevin hits 3 springboard clotheslines. Yeah, he has 3 springboard clotheslines through this match. Each one is crazier than the every time I am still aghast at what this man is doing.
Yeah, every time he does it, he gets higher, and it's just what the fuck, dude? Stop it!
It does not make sense. I love he does the fucking the no hands hurricanrana on people when he gets them up on the top, and he just fucking jumps up and grabs them with his feet and flips them over.
Just what the fuck? What was one of the? Was this the match where he
teased the UFO splash? He didn't do it.
He teased it, but he almost. We'll get to the end, but no. Was this the one where Fletcher was on the apron standing, and he just ran and just kind of swung himself over the top rope and grabbed him for a DDT onto the apron.
Oh yeah, and then fucking Spike DDTs him onto the apron. Yeah, no, that was
and he goes to the floor and just just what the fuck? Kevin Knight was just that kid's got something else, man. Wow.
And, like, Kyle Fletcher has one of the best like running boots like kicks in the fucking industry. Like he always looks like he is taking the other person's head off with it consistently.
That was another thing too with this match, this whole night too, is this was the night of like the Continental Classics. Like, no, we're actually fighting to see who has the best drop kick.
Yeah,
is what's
and that's
actually going on.
Kevin Knight is one of the few people in wrestling I will put against Okada's dropkick. Like I think it's like 1A and 1B. Like
Just nuts. He just the fucking height. The height that he gets is just
that was
Jesus
in,
Christ.
in New Japan commentary would always say whenever he do it must be the shoes. It's gotta be the shoes. It doesn't make any sense otherwise. Like
That's funny.
yeah, Kevin does. He gets up. He goes for that UFO splash, but Kyle knocks his legs out on him.
Yeah.
Kevin gets Kyle up into the trio woe and hits that big fucking
Coast to coast
Yeah.
drop kick. Which
Sick.
it looks so good. Like some people, you see it done, and it's like the other person kind of has to like be out, and it just doesn't look like it really. It kind of looks like it brushes them. But Kyle's so big and he jumps so high that he genuinely like takes their head off with it from across the ring.
What a setup for the UFO splash. Like I don't know, like I think I talked about it when he hit it on Darby last week, where I was like, do that. Like when we're talking about sequences, if you can hit that consistently,
that's a great
like
build.
that's a great setup sequence. Like
great
that's a great
signature spot.
Little signature spot to hit up your finisher. Like fuck yeah.
That's why I like this finish here is because that's how he won the match last week. Was he hit that coast to coast? He hit the UFO. This time Kyle gets the knees up. He had him scouted from having seen it before, and fucking turns it into a roll up. And then they just do a crazy series of near falls, like just fucking big move after big move.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah. I couldn't even keep track of it. Kyle gets Kevin like up in that corner at one point and fucking hits him with that boot again too.
Yeah, he hits him with the boot again, but also like I thought he was going to try to hit the brainbuster on the turnbuckle.
Yeah, I thought they were building to that, but
which he usually only he pulls that out when he's finisher. Like that's like a why won't you die move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like why won't you just
moving
stop breathing? Yeah. No, he put him down with the regular one, and it's a hell of a finisher. He's got pretty brainbuster.
That's one I really hope they run this match back at some point. Like I would love to see that at least one or two more. Give them like a good fucking half hour to just do like crazy shit. Yeah. It's been talked about a lot, but these are two guys who are very much the future of the company. They are who you need to be investing in because they are young and incredible and getting over like fucking
them and like fucking Speedball and like that's definitely this next up and coming generation of AEW. How wild is it that AEW is old enough that they got a new generation?
Right.
Wow. Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah. It's been 25 years since the Monday Night Wars. We're all dying slowly.
Yeah.
Yes. Finally died off.
There's officially it happened a while ago, Hampter, but like there's officially been more Dynamites than Nitros.
Wow,
good. Dynamite.
Good.
Eric Bischoff crying in his bathtub.
Yeah.
Good.
But the flippy shit.
Yeah. You could have had it, bro, but you didn't. You gave it all up for Hogan. GG's.
Yeah.
Sit down. Sit down.
Subsection 32, brother. I got creative control.
But no, AEW is going to be closed down in a fucking month, like everyone said. No, it's going to fail.
Yeah, it's going to fail. No,
they've been telling me everything. People have been saying it's going to die every fucking 6 months since it started.
Amazing.
Yep.
Okay.
Like we said, don't book for them. Book for me.
Book for me specifically, and give me more Fletcher versus Kevin Knight because that was a banger and a half.
It was great.
Jesus.
I drew little flames on my notes.
Yeah. I genuinely was thinking, I was like, okay, if Hampter's watching some AEW for the first time, this is a good representation of like the best of what this company is. It's matches like that.
Yeah.
Like it's not a perfect company. There's stuff that's not great, but when it hits, it fucking hits.
I want to check in though with since I rescued you from the Daily Motion feed of 90s grabs. You remember though, I used to say that the women, Japanese women, the Joshi wrestlers that we watched,
Yeah.
basically like watch them and that's what modern wrestling is.
Yeah.
Was I
Oh yeah, it's
wrong?
all ripped off from them.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
all of this stuff is the stuff that they were doing on Nitro and shit.
so here's the thing, like, like Eric Bischoff had it at his fingertips. He had a great little cruiserweight division, and it's
He had
what
the
happened
Japanese.
is
He had fucking Mako Satomura was on fucking Nitro as a like rookie, and they were just like, "Oh, we can't do anything with this person. Get out of here."
Because NWO takes off, he loses his fucking mind, and once again, it's telling that the NWO comes in and grabs all these titles except for the cruiserweight because they don't really give a shit.
They don't give a shit.
And the
did they not have it on fucking 6 at some point?
They put it on. They eventually put it on 6.
Did they? I know, yeah, just down the line, but yeah.
I fucking guess because nobody cares about that flippy shit. But like, this is the few. Yeah,
nobody cares about Sean Waltman.
AEW's not going to follow it. Fumble your bag like you did, Eric. Like, people fucking learn.
But no, it's the same thing. It is very true. He had the luchadors. He had like the cool. It was basically all the shit he stole from ECW, and then he would stick that at the start of the card, so then he could play with his big boy toys in the main event and fucking have them go to like 15-minute matches that end in a DQ with like no real moves.
Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Dean Malenko.
Psychosis,
like he has these, Psychosis. He has all these great.
Genuinely, WCW had the best like wrestling for a period, but it was only on half of the card.
Hoovie's there for like most of the run. Like,
that's where Hoovie's I found La Parka.
Nitro. Yeah, La Parka. Fuck.
WCW is why I love skeletons. Like
WCW is why I love Lucha. Is what I found is like I went back and watched all that shit and realized and saw all that stuff for the first time, and I was like, oh, wow, this was on TV.
Yeah. When I was first like getting back into wrestling, I remember watching fucking Eddie versus Ray at Halloween Havoc. Like going back, and I was like, "Oh, this is what I like. This is that's my kind of wrestling right there."
Yeah.
That's still my top.
Still
that might be my It might be like my top 3.
Ray in the fucking like 3. Was he in the was he in like the Spider-Man gears? The Phantom. Yeah, I knew it was some kind of
purple Phantom suit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that shit looked awesome.
More skulls. Yeah.
It's honestly, it's crazy though that Ray is still going today and really is about as good as he was. Like, yeah, he's fucking.
Ray was like a fetus when he started wrestling. And
he started wrestling at 12 and he's like 50 something now, I think. His son is like is higher up the card than he is.
Yeah. His son is killing it too.
Yeah.
God,
I don't watch WWE, but I love me some Dirty Dom. Like
occasionally I'll check in just to see how Dom's doing.
He has a horrible enough mustache. I can't help but love him.
he's his dad. He's throwing it out to his dead father.
He's differentiated himself.
Eddie Guerrero.
He could have been a guy in a mask. He could have been a traditional luchador, but he actually like came up with a character and like a interesting skeezy dude.
He did it right. He listened to the crowd and was like, what's going to get me over? Do that. Like
we are really talking about every company except AEW at this point.
Well, we have gone off on a bit of a tangent, folks.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, let's hop back. Don Callis gets into the ring.
Where were we? Kevin Knight and
the great match was over.
Yes.
Yep. Don Callis gets in the ring with a mic. Says he has something important. He says he wants to say to the Young Bucks. But first, he wants to hear how Kyle Fletcher is doing. He asks Kyle how he's doing. Kyle says, not great, which was very. This ended up being kind of weird. It's like Hechicero and Josh come out with big bags, and they go to commercial while they're all in the ring together. Like, Don is in the middle of talking. I almost wonder if Kyle was supposed to cut a promo, but maybe he got like kind of winded or like not the wind knocked out of him.
He was holding his jaw, like even at the end.
I think he might have got a little rocked or something, and they had to like scramble and let Don get heat for a few minutes before they could kind of like get things going again.
Don Callis in his accessories gives big labia energy. Just the pink, the lenses. the watch face, the shoes. I was like, Don. And then and Ella was like, well, we call him Dick Slit Jones
Yeah.
because
Dog
of the
phallus.
scar in his
Then
head.
fucking-
Yeah. And Hampton's like, no, he's more labial.
I mean,
It's just like, what the
why
fuck?
not a little bit
Oh.
both?
He's like
I
a fucking
feel-
walking Georgia O'Keeffe painting. Like,
It's just, yeah, a little bit. Except with a dick slit instead of like a clitoris. Like, yeah.
this
yeah.
H.R. Geiger meets fucking Georgia O'Keeffe.
Very.
Don Callis. He does kind of have the
Oh.
head of a fucking xenomorph. Like,
Alice Flower Jones over here. Yeah, wow.
Personally, I blame Canada.
Oh, why not?
That's always
Yeah.
a good move. Yeah.
Yeah, you listen to that man talk. Jesus Christ. And a lot of people did for the entire commercial. Because we came back from commercial and he was still vamping. I was like, that poor crowd.
Yeah. And like Kyle never does talk. He's like sitting up
No.
on the turnbuckle during this.
Yeah, no,
But-
I think he was like, I think he had a rough match. I think he got it
Yeah.
like,
Well, literally only words he said were not great. Like,
Yeah. even if it was just kayfabe, I'm fine with that. It's like fucking put over, like sell.
Yeah,
We always
that match,
complain
yeah.
about not selling the match. Sell the match. He's like, I'm sorry, I just fucking
See
barely
what you-
survived that Continental Classic match. Did you see that shit?
Did you see Kevin Knight? Did you see
That guy
how
did a
high he got?
whole 180 in the air, and I just barely got my knees up, Don. Jesus. You and your dick slit talk to this crowd for a fucking while. I'm gonna go sit over here. God.
get heat. Talk about how the Celtics suck for a few minutes or something. I need to breathe.
Yeah, I need to breathe. Speak Spanish poorly. They like that.
No, the
Uh,
Celtics is Boston, I think. I don't know what the Pacers. That's Indiana.
Yeah, there you go. Why not?
Yeah.
Sports. Sprots.
Yeah. Don says he does want to talk about the Bucks now. So he says he can forgive a lot of things and lists off a bunch of transgressions, including he says that he can forgive killing somebody, and he has forgiven somebody for that before, which is
What?
kind of a weird thing to throw out on national television.
Okay. Don, maybe you should be laying low.
Yo,
And who did
bro,
you-
like,
yeah.
That
What position were
escalated
you in to
quickly.
forgive? Who did the person was it like your fucking sister or something? Like,
Yeah.
as a blue
Ugh.
sky lawyer, I believe that makes you an accessory after the fact. Like,
Now everyone in that arena is an accessory.
yeah.
If it happened in Canada, then it's a whole jurisdictional
doesn't
thing.
count.
He's safe. Yeah, they don't have murder up there. They just have stern talking tos.
They have oopsie doos. Yeah.
Yeah. Says he can forgive all of that, but he can't forgive siding with Kenny Omega. Don says he has the Young Bucks money, and he points to the bags that Josh and Cesaro came out with.
The
Tells the
Halliburton.
Young Bucks, yeah,
It's the Halliburton, yeah.
because they won
The
that $1
Halliburton is
million
baggy
trios
now.
match, and they the Young Bucks sided with Kenny, so the Don Callis family stole their share of the $1 million.
I don't think that's how that works, but they did
No.
it anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, stop just like Tony Khan. You were running use checks, direct deposit. Stop giving people giant duffel bags of cash like you're fucking Scarface. Like,
Yeah, also, like, what is this tax evasion that you're doing on the television? Why is it like? Are you trying to
Listen,
avoid a
the
paper
comments are just
trail?
like, Tony, we can't do it. He's like,
Yeah.
but it's a great prop. Like,
Yeah, but it looks great. Just get a
Just figure
giant
it out.
check. Oh no, you can't hit
run
someone
off
over
with
the
a
head
check.
with a giant
Yeah.
check. Yeah.
Try and like fold it in half.
you could
Nobody
use it
knows
as a
what a
weapon,
check
like
is.
fucking crack it over people's heads and shit.
Paper cuts.
like a
you know?
table.
Yeah. Oh, that would be great. Open the mouth up and paper cut them through the fucking.
Oh,
with that, like they did in Jackass, like I
that's
think it was
some
the first
deathmatch
Jackass
shit.
movie. Yeah,
No,
Yeah,
that's
I've
some
seen wrestlers do
deathmatch
that too with
shit.
fucking flyers and stuff like that.
Oh,
When I saw it, had like
fuck
a
outta here.
vinyl. I can't remember who it was. They had a vinyl record, and they fucking did that to somebody's mouth in a death match that I watched. And I was
Oh.
like, this is
Well,
pushing my
depending on
limits
the
for like.
weather.
It was all, it was obviously it didn't fucking split their mouths open like goddamn Spawn.
Yeah. No, I'm so sad
Yeah.
now.
I know.
Anyways, deathmatch.
Yeah,
I like deathmatch, but I got to
I
be
do
in a
too.
mood, and apparently I'm not in the mood.
I like deathmatches. I think they're fun.
Speaking of death matches,
Yeah.
Well, wait, no,
Don-
we have to finish
Yeah,
with
we
Don
still got a
Callis
minute.
first.
Yeah. Don tells the Yucks to get their nuts to drop or find their nuts. Something with their nuts. I fucking didn't write it down.
Something. How did I put it when we were watching this?
Sounds
Don
like
tells this smacks
feels
of
like-
gender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
smacks of gender.
Like, shut up, Don, you smack of gender.
Yeah, tells them to come down and fight for their money. And the Young Bucks do. They come out, they hit super kicks on a bunch of people.
Super kick party.
Yeah. It's instead as a
sign,
finisher.
yeah.
Everybody stays down forever afterwards. It isn't not a
Yeah, no,
transitional
they
move
all
at all.
died. Yeah, no, they all
People
died.
used to really fucking hate them for that. Like when they were first coming up in like the mid-20s, people hated the Bucks for using the super kick the way they did.
Like, you think we're being like kind of silly about it, probably.
No, they would do it like
no, like
I watched a Ring of Honor match where fucking Steve Corino counts like, and they do like 40. They did like 43 of them in the fucking match or something
What
like
the
that.
because, but they did it. They
loved
did
it.
that because people
hated
loved it, and because it pissed off all the best
It
people.
pissed, like you were saying with
Like
Eddie
Jimmy
calling out the
Cornette.
veterans and shit. You know, you remember
Yeah.
like Eddie. Yeah, says
Eddie
that
talked
is
about
what the
the
Young
old
Bucks were
guard.
about.
Yeah.
That's why they're the Young Bucks, because they were the young new guys doing these big like spot heavy matches. That they have their book is called Killing the Business, because everyone accused them of killing wrestling because they just were very like
flippy shit and do
Yeah,
super kicks that didn't keep people down. And
it wasn't supposed to be realistic. It was supposed to just be fucking nuts.
It's supposed to be nuts and fun. Yeah, like and like I've never been a huge Bucks fan, but I got to give them respect as just that is so my general. If someone's like, God, you do this too much, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna do it like 4 times as much now.
They very much
you
have,
never should have said that. Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea how many super kicks I'm getting?
And the thing is,
it's silly.
they were right. They're millionaires now. They started the second biggest wrestling company in the country. They are behind all.
Yeah,
they
they own.
They not only didn't kill the business, they kind of saved the business.
Yeah, they really did. They literally saved the business.
I really hope no like fucking fed heads listen to this podcast, because me saying that will get me death threats probably.
I hope they do, and they can fucking bring it on. Get in line.
Please direct all death threats to the Monday Night Fake Fights Blue Sky account, not mine.
at gmail.com.
Yeah, MNFF.
Set up a separate death threats email off to the side that you can send them directly to. We'll post it on the Patreon. You spend the $3, you can have the death threat email.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Come to Central Minneapolis and find the abandoned theater that we record in. You know, and then we'll fight you there.
We need to up our rates. It's $50 for the death threat email.
Breaking kayfabe. It's not a real place. Anyways.
Yeah, I also will not fight you. I don't give a shit. Like,
no, Hampton, never mind. We're totally recording an actual big empty theater right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a giant egg that you came out of filled with
Yeah, we're not. I forgot we can't break kayfabe around Hampton, or they get very upset.
I do watch this thing.
No punished Hampton arc.
Yeah, no punished Hampton arc.
No. So the Bucks do get their money back, and Okada sneaks in, and Rainmaker's Matt Jackson. He catches him with the fucking short arm clothesline. Nick goes to kick him. Okada catches Nick foot for the rest of the family to run and attack them. And
fucking degenerate gambler.
Okada and the Bucks are old friends, so there is some like weight behind this. They were just, faction together in the Elite and all that, and they go back. Okada always steals Nick Jackson's gear and puts it on, which is always a fun time. We get the Jurassic Express coming out for a save. Jack does that fucking really cool like Escalera like moonsault where Luchasaurus holds his hand, gets him up there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so smooth. Luke Perry's boy can fly.
I love that they held hands. I was like, and with a dinosaur.
Yeah,
a man and his dinosaur.
Yeah. A boy and his dinosaur, a man and his monster. We love them.
Yeah. I love them. I'm so happy that they're heel. I
like them back as faces. It's fun.
I like Whitland Jack. Folks like to fucking shit on Jack Perry, and I've never been I'm sorry. I fucking love Jack Perry. I'm never going to not love Jack Perry.
And he's a very good wrestler. He's very athletic. He does fucking cool stuff. It looks really solid.
People who I otherwise like. shit on, say he can't wrestle. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I've liked him for fucking 10 years. He's been so good.
Like, did you not see the fucking breakup cage match that he had with fucking Luchasaurus? That shit was fucking awesome.
I think they assume it's Luke Perry's son, and so it's just like Nepo all the way.
Oh no,
He
and
did,
that's just
but
not
that's one of the cool.
true,
Like
though.
for the longest time, he did not go by the name Jack Perry. He was when he came up on the Indies. He only worked as Jungle Boy was his name, and he had his Tarzan gimmick and shit like that.
Because he specifically didn't want that.
He did. Though everybody knew who he was, so it's like, how much affected that? Yeah, it wasn't a secret that that's Jack Perry's kid, you know, like.
But from my understanding, like his dad was super supportive.
No, Luke Perry loved wrestling. There's a clip of him in the front row of Raw back in like early 2000s or something with a little boy, 10-year-old Jack Perry is with Luke Perry in the front row of Raw together. And they watch wrestling. Yeah, it's an adorable picture. I'll try and find it. Post it in the chat at some point.
I would love that. Thank you, Jeff.
Of course. Yeah, Okada does low blow Luchasaurus and then flips off Jack Perry, and Jack Perry bites his middle finger, which is a great little touch.
Yeah, that was so good.
Yeah, and he bites. And he bites.
Yeah.
Yes, Hampter likes that. One who chews through all of our wires.
Listen.
I know I shouldn't have left you down there.
It's a condition. I get anxious.
You gotta keep the teeth filed down or they keep growing.
That's true. It's weird, but it's true.
That's just science.
That's just good pet caretaking.
Right.
Creator, why?
From one rodent-like creature to another, I understand.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I'm fucking outnumbered here.
Yeah, no, you're the only human in this fucking one. Yeah.
Solidarity.
Wait till you see Yep. The
I'm
promo
surrounded by
images.
critters. Help me.
It's like fucking the Disney version of Robin Hood in here.
Except all the critters are just fucking blazed.
Yeah.
Just so high.
I feel like Little John in the Disney version.
Oh yeah.
He was pretty. Mostly because he's just Baloo the bear, and Baloo the bear was definitely fucking
toasty. Yeah, Baloo was toasty.
He got that monk ale. No, wait. Sorry, there was the friar.
No. Yeah, he was. Yeah. No, yeah. No, but the whole concept of the Bear Necessities is essentially what happens when you smoke too much weed.
Yeah.
I'm just going to float down a fucking river. I don't give a shit. Scratch my back on a tree. I don't need a job.
I've real. Literally done that.
This small child is my best friend. Fuck you.
Uh-oh.
They're different species. It's not anything.
No, Baloo's that guy where it's like it's gone too. Like Baloo's the guy where it's like, hey, maybe you should like cut back.
Maybe you should get a part-time job or something, man. You know, just
yeah. It's just like I want my couch back. You know,
yeah.
Like I love you, dude, but like we're good. We're forever. You know, but like you need a job.
You know, everybody's kind of fucking old when like we're talking about, even in our fantasies, talking about Baloo the bear. They're like, yeah, you should get a job, bro. You should get bro. Like, have you thought about healthcare? Like, we need your half of the rent, bro.
That river is dirty. You're floating in.
Oh god, I'm starting to feel like I'm Baloo. Oh no,
we're so close to being done with this segment. I'm gonna jump us back.
Yeah, go. No, we will tangent harder. Okay, go.
No, stop.
No, yeah. Don Callis gets in and he starts attacking the Young Bucks, punching on Matt. He goes for Nick, and Kenny Omega's music comes out. And Kenny comes in and he is wearing the best shirt ever of himself. As it's a ugly sweater, like pattern shirt of himself as Santa Claus holding a giant kitten. Like, I love this man. I love this man so much.
I believe this is also JCP Designs.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's somebody on Blue Sky who did it. I can't. That is their name. Yeah.
JCP. I think does like all the graphics. I'm pretty sure for their tees.
Is that okay? Yeah.
But yeah, they posted about it a while back when it first came out, and like, excuse me, holy crap. I kind of want some of those ugly Christmas sweaters. So yes,
Kenny
what a
does. He
save.
clears house. Yeah, he goes. Okada catches him, goes for a Rainmaker. Kenny turns into a Snapdragon. Kind of sets him up for the V trigger, but Okada rolls out, and the Don Callis family is after it. It was a fine little segment.
Indeed.
Yeah, they do a nice little
better
video
than
package too.
I was gonna say better than a video package, and then
but they do a good video package here. It is the one about the Babes of Wrath and their history together.
Yes, and it's the first one of the whole show,
and
like
it
the
actually
only
was.
one.
Yeah, and it was a solid one. They're very fun. They do have a history together. And those two are just fucking like insanely watchable. They are so much fun together. Harley Cameron is the most infectious.
They're two of the most watchable people.
Yeah, just adorable.
One of my favorite moments of all time is when Harley Cameron Hampter will oftentimes crash people's promos, like slash interviews.
Frequently with a puppet.
Yeah. And like she did it one time to Willow, and like everybody else that she does it to
about it. Yeah,
gets frustrated. And Willow is instantly just the most delighted.
He was
just like, yes, Harley's here.
That's so great. Oh my gosh.
And I was like, so
they're one of those where they were kind of a thrown together tag team, but they really they mesh so well that it's like, okay, this feels like a real team.
It really does. And then you think back of the little things like that, and it's like, no, those two are a perfect team to put together.
It was a natural.
I liked their energy together. I was like, oh, this is good. This is
they are everything that is good in together in a tag team. It's good.
Yeah, and it does lead us into our next match, which is Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir versus the Timeless Love Bombs, Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa. It is a women's tag team tournament semifinal match and a hardcore holiday death match.
Where's Medusa? Sorry.
Retired as fuck.
Yeah.
Good.
Toni Storm does have a habit of calling out old female wrestlers. She had
was it Wendy Richter?
She feuded, one-sided feuded, called out Wendy Richter 20 times around her promos.
God, that's one of my favorite Toni Storm bits. I forgot about that. Not even in promo. That's the thing, though. It's not even in promo. She would do it in the post pay-per-view media scrums.
Yeah, at the media, talking to the press. She'd be like, "I'm gonna get that fucking bitch.
I'm gonna get that bitch." It's like that harsh language of listen here, bitch.
Again, it's the Simpsons joke of she's been retired for 7 years and she's dead.
Yeah. Love her so much.
I love the Timeless Love Bombs entrance. We talked about it before, but this time they're wearing awesome fucking boiler suit, jumpsuit looking things together, which just juxtaposes with the fucking fun choreography so well.
God, the choreography and the hair.
Yeah.
They're just, God, they look.
Oh, Mina's hair looked amazing this week.
Yeah.
They did the fucking transition rainbow colors thing to it. It looked so cool. And Toni always looks cool.
Oh, yeah.
Naturally. I was very excited for this match, but I think the one thing we can all agree on is that this was not, I think Erica said it while we were watching, this wasn't a death match, this was a hardcore match. And that's fine.
Yeah.
Don't call it a death match if there's not going to be turns out, we find out later, Mox levels of blood.
Yeah.
and that's probably why there wasn't, because when we get to the
this
main
was more
event,
a plunder match than anything else.
This was a plunder. It was a garbage match. It was a plunder match. Yeah, it was all those various.
I mean, it literally starts off with Toni Storm breaking a champagne bottle over Marina Shafir's head.
God, that fucking fucked. That was so great.
Yeah.
Just walloped her.
Whole thing goes from 0 to 60 pretty quick.
Yeah, there's no hesitation on this at all.
It was very clear. They were like, "I'm gonna make you bleed."
One of the first props they bring out, and it ends up being a big part, is a giant candy cane wrapped in barbed wire, which is one that is a new one to me. I've never seen that before.
It is the most gimmicked barbed wire ever, but that's fine.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
Visibly so.
I was nervous. I looked away a little bit, and then I looked back, and I was like, that's just wire. It's just like, because I didn't want to. I'm not used to seeing modern wrestling.
Yeah, you haven't gotten to the point in the Attitude Era where it's like, let's fucking, well, that's because you haven't gotten to Brett versus Austin at WrestleMania yet.
Yeah, that's one of the best matches ever.
Let me know. Let me know when you get there. We need to watch that one. Possibly we can do it with or without microphones.
WrestleMania 13, right?
I believe, yeah. Where it's the I quit match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's the
best match of that show too. Yeah.
That might be my favorite. That might be one of my favorite matches. That might be another
up there,
top 3.
It is in the discussion for me. It's definitely like top 5 or 10 without a doubt.
I know a lot of people who talk about it as like
the best.
Like it's saying it might be one of the most influential. Like this is it's a match
definitely
that changed.
It was a sea change moment.
Yeah, it was a sea change. It was a match that changed it. Because like after that, it was like, oh well, we gotta bleed now.
That's
Look
where
at fucking.
And that's where like Stone Cold really kind of like came into being Stone Cold.
Yeah, because
he was Stone Cold before, but that's where he was like.
Because he never fucking said it. He never said it.
Don't spoil it.
No spoiling. Yeah. Anyway, no spoiling.
Yeah.
For again, 30.
He never said "I love you." It was
he never said "I love you," and now it's too late.
It haunts him to this day.
See, the best part about this is that I'll just forget, and then when I finally see it, I'll be totally blown away.
Yeah. Love this about you, Hampton.
Nice thing about high podcasting is I have no idea what happens during these. I listen back, I'm like, oh yeah, we did talk about that shit.
Here, have a Slim Jim.
Smooth it. Immediately snaps it open.
I missed podcasting with you after so much.
This is very good.
One
thing I like Marina's. She does the 619 where she catches them in a head scissors and then spikes their head onto the mat. And it's fucking really cool. Like that's a nice variation of that move.
Holy shit! She tries it a lot. And it doesn't always look that.
She's been better about it. Yeah, she's been getting good. I've been watching her Defy matches where she's the champion, and like she's gotten much better at like the execution of a lot of stuff.
Because it's such a great idea, and I've seen her do it a few times where I'm like, oh, like that's
if that worked, it'd be great.
Yeah, if that worked, it would be great. And then like last night, I was like, ooh, that worked. Like that, I finally see the vision all the way here, and I'm into it. There's so many fucking spots. It was a spot heavy match, but
I like Marina gets a frying pan at one point.
Yeah, there's a frying pan. Folding chair.
He's going old school honeymooners on their ass, like.
Well, because there was presents, and she opens up the present. It's a golden folding chair that gets thrown in Tony's face, and like.
Yeah, Megan's was literally like a dress. It was during the commercial break, I think. She picked it up. It says to Megan, and she opens it up, and it's a folding. Like that was cute.
It was very adorable. All this was very cute. It's.
Santa came up too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Luther Claus. I forgot. Luther.
Yeah, the return of Luther was a fantastic moment. I missed him so much.
I missed him. Luther is
Tony's legend,
manservant, deathmatch legend in his own right. Dr. Luther delivered a shoe, but he brought out like a box. He brought out a box which ended up being the red herring because he goes to give it to I think Marina.
Yeah,
and he
Marina pulls the box away. He's just flipping her off.
He just shoves his hand through the box and flips her off, and like quietly delivers a shoe to Tony, who of course uses it.
And gets the win too.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Our final is going to be the Timeless Love Bombs versus the Babes of Wrath. We're going to have a face versus face final for this, which I'm happy with either of these teams winning. I really would be very cool.
But then, like, who do
one has to lose then? Yeah. Can't all
Waves
four of
wrath
them hold the belts?
all the way.
Yeah, I'm like, I want
I think
everybody.
they'd be my preference because then again, and this is some like storyline stuff. I would really like to see Willow be the one to take the belt off Chris Statlander just because of their story and stuff. I think if you give the
Yeah,
belt to Timeless Love Bombs, you can free up Willow to go for some single. But depending on how long you want to keep the belt on Stat, you could do that down the road too. And so, but yeah, either way, I'm very excited for this final. I think it's going to be a great match, no matter.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah. Aw.
Yeah, the realization.
I had the realization. I'm like, well, what do I now? Who do I cheer for?
During the divorce, you got to pick which parent you want. Another one you never get to see again.
Wow.
Jeff,
No.
that's a little too close to home. Ow.
Sorry.
Weird Sophie's
Ah.
choice.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, don't make
Speaking
me.
of,
Don't make me. I
Speaking
can
of
love them
siblings,
both
though,
forever.
we do get
Yeah.
another video package. It's a little recap one for the Triangle of Madness and their feud with the Statlander Jamie Hayter. And they do a little like backstage interview with Jamie and Stat and set up. They're gonna do them in a tag match versus the Sisters in Sin in Cardiff, Wales, and is that next week or something like that? And then Jamie
Yeah.
kind of infers she's gonna go for the belt after that. Which, well, if they do that run, that'll be cool stuff. And they go backstage again to where the Dark Order is walking down the hallway talking about their trio shot, and Hangman comes up all wrapped in his chain. Basically, the Dark Order asks him not to interfere and ruin their chance of getting the shot. Hangman agrees, but says as soon as the match is over, the ops are his. Man, I like the Dark Order. I knew nothing was going to come of this. Like,
Yes, but I'm always happy to see Evil Uno. And again,
I love Evil Uno.
A night
Shout
of
out.
short kings.
Yeah.
John Silver was
Johnny-
back on TV. Yeah.
Johnny Hungy on my
Yeah.
TV is always good for me. Like I love him so, and he's so small. It is, but also swole. He's small
Yeah.
and swole.
He's intensely. We were talking. Yeah, if we were talking about like Pac being the shortest, thickest, Johnny Hungby might have him beat on like the density scale. He is, I think,
thick.
smaller and thicker. Yes.
He certainly, he is shorter because we looked it up. I think he was
We
5'4".
looked at-
5'4".
Yeah,
I
he's
was
like
gonna say something like that. Yeah.
Hungy is 5'4" and Pac was 5'6", I think.
Yeah. That sounds about right. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
5'8". Yeah, Pac's
5'8",
5'8", I think.
5'8", yeah. Pac was your height, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
whatever your.
no.
Oh
the
no,
other
Johnny
ones.
Johnny's
Hungy.
Johnny,
5'4".
yeah. I have to say, I didn't think you were 5'8". I could have
No.
been wrong, but yeah.
I pray.
I pray. I pray. I see what you've done for other hamsters.
Yeah. I wish it was a little bit taller as
You gotta-
the song says.
Yeah. I wish I was a possum baller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish it was a baller.
We do have another we've got a few backstage segments here. We've got
Talking.
Renee and Mercedes. And Renee says that they haven't seen Mercedes since she was unsuccessful at Full Gear, and Mercedes gets all mad. She talks about all the successes she's had. Basically, this is just a promo match because Mercedes is facing Red Velvet for the TV or the women's TV title in Ring of Honor because there's so many fucking belts at Final Battle, which will be fun. She also says she's going to be on Ring of Honor TV this week. Yeah, they're doing like 3 Ring of Honor shows this fucking week. I'm gonna watch the pay-per-view tomorrow. I don't have the online exclusive ones. There's only so many hours a day, and I watch fucking 7 promotions.
Unfortunately, I've run out of the ability to watch any more wrestling than I already do.
What a shame.
I miss movies.
Yeah.
I do it to myself. I do love it, but anyway, yeah. There's next video package. It's FTR, and they're talking about winning the belts at Full Gear in their feud with the Bang Bang Gang. They got Big Doke with them. Yeah. Really, I still hate that faction name.
Yeah.
I understand they can't be Bullet Club Gold anymore. Yeah, but it's just
why can't they be Bullet Club Gold anymore?
There's got to be a reason. Like there has to be a reason they stopped calling themselves that. I'm sure New Japan finally stepped in. It was like there's like 7 Bullet Clubs. We gotta fucking put a stop to this.
Fair enough. I like Bang Bang Gang, and it makes sense because it's the combination of Gun Club and the Bullet Club.
Yeah, I get it. It sounds like something a bunch of little kids would make up for the cowboy villains in their make-believe game. Like,
Yeah, the Bullet Club and the Gun Club. We're talking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
So you mean what happened?
You mean Juice Robinson and the Gun Club and Jay White? Yeah, exactly.
If Erica could say she doesn't like Rodito, I could say yeah. And I love them as wrestlers, but the name just never clicked with me.
No, babe.
Sometimes it just ain't that deep. Sometimes you just don't like it. Like,
Just don't hit my ears right.
right.
Wise words, Andrew. Wise words. Sometimes it just ain't that deep. Amazing.
This is just another setup match. The Bang Gang has been feuding with FTR. They've been doing stuff on Collision. Cash just basically talked a bunch of shit on him. Dax called Juice a walk behinder and a bag holder, which I thought was actually a pretty fucking good insult to say to a wrestler.
Yeah.
You're the guy who comes out in the back of the fat. You are the Buff Bagwell. You are the fucking. I'm trying to think.
Little baby calves, little baby legs.
The Horace Hogan, yeah, the person who's in the back when the faction comes out.
Wow. Well, the Vincent, I understand that reference. Yo.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah, meat sauce, baby, meat sauce.
Yep. I just want some meat sauce. We are off to the Dark Order versus the Ops, which is Hook and Shibata.
How did I put it last night, Hafter? Hey, it wasn't a squash.
Yeah.
It was a semi squash. It was
almost a squash. It was pretty much a squash.
It would have been like the semi-main event on a Raw from the 90s, but in this age, it's a fucking squash. Like,
yeah.
That's funny. Holy shit, Jeff. That was hilarious. That's exactly right.
Yeah. Because literally the only person who really gets any offense, Evil Uno gets a hot tag.
Yeah.
He runs wild for like a minute or two. And
Uno was there. He did shit. He was there.
Yeah. And he does face off with Hobbs, and he chops the shit out of Hobbs, and like
he got the ever loving shit slammed out of him. World's Strongest slammed, real hard.
Who did Hobbs slam against the apron?
Oh, I think that was Alex Reynolds. I think that was Alex Reynolds out. Yeah, that's been a signature spot of his lately. It's brutal looking.
Dude, I mean, like, Reynolds was out for the rest of the match. He never got back.
He never came back.
That's a good point. He just got taken right out.
It was just like...
He slams him against the apron and just throws him away. Just tosses him like, I'm done with you.
I wrote it down, but I didn't know who of the trio got slammed. And I was like, okay, well, wait till he gets back in the ring.
Nope.
He's not... Where'd the brother? Where'd he go?
Where'd he go? He just voided him. Like, you're gone.
he just crawled off to the lockers. Dude, I don't blame him.
Yeah, they just squash him. After that, fucking Rounds and Silver get caught by Shibata and Hook and chokes on the fucking, like, over the rope, which looked pretty cool. And Hobbs hits the spinebuster on Uno for the win. Done. Hangman does run out. He did hold his word. He didn't interfere with the match. He did not fuck with the match. Hangman comes out after the match is over with the chain. Hook disappears. I didn't even see him leave. He was just gone.
Maybe he got injured again, and then he'll be a heel again in 4 months.
He was off to the bus
face
stop
again. Yeah, he's off.
He's got to get to his night shift work at the diner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shibata and Hobbs do fight Hangman a little bit. Hangman sets up the buckshot on Hobbs, but security runs out and separates them. And Hangman just beats the fuck out of these security guards.
Yeah, I was just like, hey, that's new. I was like, clearly they're not actually security.
No, they are local wrestlers, probably getting paid $50 to $100, but they're getting exposure.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they he even buckshots one of them, and you just see the Ops fucking run away.
Oh yeah.
And we cut backstage to our, I think, final non-match, our final like backstage promo thing, and it is Don Callis with Okada and Fletcher. Renee says it's pretty safe. Yeah, it's just this little one. Again, Renee says the Bucks won't be joining Don Callis' family. Okada blames Takeshita for not being there earlier. And Don says Takeshita's training for his big match in Japan, but Takeshita comes out and says he is there and gets in Okada's face, but Don separates him.
Yes.
And this stuff drives me. Renee asks about the concept of the unified championship. And basically Don explains that the unified championship is just the symbolic championship of the international and the fucking continental. That's why, and that's why just the continental is up. And I just think, why even have the unified? I guess it's just a like stunt belt kind of thing, but I don't know. It's not. It's weird to me.
So, like, if they win the Continental, are they going to take an arm off the belt, or just like?
I think it's just going to disappear. Like, I think Okada will still have the international belt. Okay, somebody else will have the Continental belt, and the unified will just not be a thing anymore.
They'll just put it back in the closet until someone unifies a belt again. You know what I mean?
I think is going to happen.
Oh, hey, you did it! You get the special.
I think the way I think they're going to have Takeshita is going to goad Okada into putting both of them up and making it an actual like unified.
Yeah.
At some point. I think that's where the storyline's leading.
Yeah. I still think I do think that if they split it up, they should do it a little bit like or they should do it exactly like a friendship necklace, like a belt, like Continental.
One champion gets half. It's got the little like, crags, so you can put them back together.
Yes.
Unified champion forever. UCF. No, we do actually have another backstage segment here. Fuck.
Oh, you lied to me. You lied to me.
This is it's a good little. Yeah, that's our nature. We kill fucking cobras and lie.
Yeah, that's true. Little deceptive little guys.
But this one, it is Hangman Page backstage, and he's just freaking the fuck out. He's just yelling his boy head off.
He's ready to do a murder.
He has a great line where he says, he's talking about how he fought for 3 years for the belt, and he has a great line where he's like, I beat Kyle Fletcher for this belt. I beat Will Ospreay for this belt. And Hook is going to be the reason I lose this belt. He's so aghast at like, the fact it's Hook. And he's right. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, big agree.
Yeah, basically, he says the Full Gear was the Ops crowning moment, but it's just a bump in the road for him. And he challenges Hobbs and Shibata to a tag match next week, and pretty much infers that it's going to be Swerve Strickland with them because they've been doing their parents and all that. And tells the Ops to get their affairs together. And now we are on to our main event. It is a final Continental Classic match from the Blue League. Claudio Castagnoli versus Jan Mox. Yeah.
I still want to do Wild Thing every time. I can't help it.
It's not the song anymore.
It's got to come back.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe after the storyline's done, he'll bring it back.
I think this is another. Was this another one where he was outside and Marina slapped him around?
She slapped him hard. Like she always slaps him, but she fucking like laid into him this time.
Someone pointed out on Blue Sky that if you pay attention, you can catch him after the fucking one she lays in. You see him go, God damn.
Yeah, he's kind of like he reacted to it.
Yeah, no, he was just like, I can't help but sell that a little bit, girl. You fucking, that hurt. Like,
he was also just taking a drink of water. It was in the cold too.
Yeah.
It's like I cold cocked him out of nowhere. Good for
Indianapolis
her.
in December. Yeah.
Cleaned her up too. She's no longer bloody, which is nice.
Yeah. It's my that's one of my. It might be my favorite thing about the entire, like the whole of the Death Riders, is that every time Moxley walks out, she fucking just smacks him around a little bit before he goes in. It's so cute.
But like, even like, maybe I'm reading too much into it. The severity of the slap, I think, feeds into the storyline of this match, of this being kind of like the fight for the leadership of the Death Riders type thing.
Kinda, yeah. We can put it that way. Yeah.
Marina's still loyal to John. Like she wants him to win this because she wants him to be the leader. So she's really like, you gotta fucking get out there and do it. So she fucking lays in and really is like trying to wake him up. It's also like during the entrance to the match, this will come. She comes out with Mox, but fucking all the other Death Riders come out with Claudio. She's the only one who comes out with Mox.
Yeah.
And she tries to stay out there too. Bryce has to kick her out.
Yep. because of the rules.
I did like a little thing they did too, where during the entrance, I like that they're doing this. Renee has a little segment during Moxley's entrance,
Yeah.
like a little fucking sideline reporter thing. And
Yeah, that was really fun.
I like too that she's like, says she talked to Moxley earlier, and it's like, yeah, that's your fucking husband.
Yeah,
Of course you did.
Yeah, that's what
to-
I said while we were watching. I was like, yeah, over breakfast.
Yeah, Ella was like, yeah, you're feeding the kids, like you're talking about.
I hope you talked to him earlier. Like, if not, there's some problems going on.
Yeah, are you guys okay? Like,
They are adorable together. I was gonna say, such a funny dynamic whenever you see them like interacting in fucking real life stuff. Because Mox is still exactly like Mox in real life, and she is just an adorable, funny lady.
it was real fun watching it with you, Hapter, because we're joking about how Marina is his work wife.
Yeah.
And then the funny thing is, Marina is Roderick Strong's actual wife.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying. And then we got confused, and then you're like, but who is his wife? And then Renee popped up. I was like, her. That's his actual wife.
I thought it was very funny because that was just revealed right before that scene. I was like, oh,
Very
look,
incestuous.
I've been like, hi, babe.
And then all of a sudden there he was. I was like, that was a great timing.
Yeah, perfect.
You're all caught up and go.
So shout out to the guy in the front row with a Duff beer hat that I didn't see
Yeah,
at any
I
point
saw
before
that.
this. I don't know. At what point it's just like, oh, there he is. I'm rewatching
Okay.
Classic Simpsons, so I hit very hard. This is a cool fucking match. It's almost it has a very interesting atmosphere because these are again two guys who have been working as heels. They kind of like Pac and Okada earlier, where the crowd doesn't, you almost don't really want to be cheering for either of these guys because they have been the antagonists of the company for the last few months.
These two are like the Nash and Hall of the most NWO right now.
I know exactly what you mean.
I genuinely can't think of two men less like Nash and Hall, though. In like,
in actuality, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Neither one is like either of those people.
Imagine if Kevin Nash was actually strong enough to like lift a car.
Yeah.
That's Claudio. Yeah.
Claudio was oof.
I very much associate Nash and Hall with a sense of humor. They're very funny guys.
Yeah, these guys.
The NWO was always funny.
Yeah.
Mox and Claudio are not funny.
We do not have a sense of humor in the Death Riders.
Like Mox is actually a funny dude. Like that was kind of what fucked him over in WWE. But these iterations are not funny characters.
They are not funny.
Yeah.
They will literally kill you with a plastic bag on national television and not give a fuck. And then you're on commentary forever. Yeah.
But that's speaking of that, one thing I really like, Danielson fed the story of this really well, where he kept talking about the reason Moxley was the leader of the Blackpool Combat Club when he was there was because nobody could beat Mox. And I actually saw, let me find it real quick here. That was a true statement. In the Death Riders, nobody has beaten fucking Mox except for Claudio in this match. Pac had one draw and one loss against him. Wheeler Yuta has 3 losses against Mox. Garcia has 4 losses against Mox, and Danielson had 3 losses against Mox. Claudio is the only one to beat him, and it is very much this trial by combat like establishment of leadership.
And that's what the Blackpool Combat Club always was, and I feel like that it was getting away from that, and that's why he made the Death Riders. Is he was sick of this Blackpool Combat Club as faces shit. We are here to murder people. Like. Speaking of murder, this was a bloody fucking match.
Yeah.
I love that John Moxley was like,
oh, he gushes.
Oh, but also he was like, fuck it, I'm going to blade literally on the fans. Because he, at one point, he gets tossed over the guardrail, whatever, the barrier into the front row. And then the camera's following Claudio out, who's following him. And as the camera goes over, you see him shoving the fucking
the gig back,
the gig back in his pants. as he walks over, and I'm just like, oh, you're just blatant, like, on the foot of this woman. Like you're just, let's go, fuck it. Let's go,
That's
Mox.
a souvenir.
I
You
love
get to take that blood home.
much. You
That's
can
hepatitis.
take that experience home with you. Yeah.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
No, they actually test now.
I have
This
a
isn't the 90s anymore, Hampton.
yeah.
Jesus.
Nobody no more
what year?
fucking.
What year?
Not after fucking Cowboy Bob gave the Undertaker Hep C or whatever. Fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Jeez.
cage match.
Oh, so they got one of Vince's favorites.
I don't know if he actually gave them to him.
No, but it
He
was a
tested
scare.
positive for fucking Hep C after he bled on the Undertaker, but I don't think it actually got it.
And Taker didn't take too kindly to that.
Oh,
So,
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, they're
I
very
was like,
hardcore about that.
it's like the only reason anything happened was because it was Vince's
Yeah,
favorite.
it's fucking
Yeah, it's
Undertaker.
because one of Vince's favorites. You
Yeah.
fucked with my golden goose, pal.
That's-
Yeah, I know how the game is played.
My wristband from that, I have that wristband I wore at that last GCW show I went to that is covered in Matt Draymond's blood. Like that shit
Oh
was
god.
in the front row. It was literally I had to clean it off my face after the show was over. Like,
Oh
shit.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So no, they're good about that shit now.
yeah. Like even this match, I don't have a ton of spots or anything written down because these guys really just like wailed the fuck out of each other.
And it was
Yeah.
just a really fucking solid. It was as solid of a match as you would expect from these two.
What it should have been from them.
Yeah, it was no nonsense. It wasn't like, it was the kind of thing where, like, a lot of times when you get a heel versus a heel, especially when they're on the same team, you know, we talked about last night, we talked about the finger poke of doom and how, like, well, Claudio did it, you might actually die.
That's a great way of putting it. Yeah.
But also, like, just, you know, that's not these two. These two, you put them against each other, it's like, no, I'm going to try to hurt my best friend until he gives up. Like, that's their nature of their friendship. And like,
dude,
God,
there almost was this story throughout this of Mox, like, his desperation, and he starts trying to, like, gain energy from the crowd. He's doing he does do the dive to the outside. He's doing these like poppy spots, and people are like cheering him and stuff. Even like the final bit of it is Mox in the corner, and he's like really trying to like he jumps up in the corner. He's like revved up and stuff, and he's trying to fucking like he's got the crowd behind him. And he goes for it, and Claudio just kills him with the uppercut.
yeah,
Just fucking
just
takes his head
Lays
clean
him
off.
out. Yeah.
clean off. And
It's-
like, it just, yeah, the kind of like, you ain't coming up from that one. And again, I can't stress enough. After he blades, he's just leaving forehead prints of blood everywhere.
Oh, everywhere. Yeah.
Everywhere,
over the mat.
all over. He
It's
bled.
Funny too, because
hard.
Claudio's also bald, and they're like doing the fucking like the submission exchanges, and Moxley's blood is pouring. It looks like Claudio bladed
yeah.
at some point because Moxley's blood is falling onto fucking
Excalibur. We had Science Corner with Excalibur, who explained to everyone how
yeah, 'cause he was
centrifugal
spinning
force
him.
works.
And spinning him around. Yeah.
You
'cause all
see, and
was-
the blood is flowing to his head from the centrifugal force of the big spin. I'm like, all right, buddy. Yeah, let's go.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Yeah, inertia is a property of blood matter. Oh god, brain matter at this point. At one point he swings him into the steel steps. That was a
good,
banger. Oh god. But yeah, no, this